Hey guys, it's Ryan here, and welcome to another episode of Blockchain Markets, the channel where I do independent cryptocurrency research. And today we're going to see if it's actually possible to predict the performance of the market based on previous activities. So we're going to dive into the data of previous years. We're going to see how the market did in 2017, 16, and 15. And we're going to take that data and we will see if there's a pattern. If we see that in June, for example, there's a spike always, or if there's a trend, always an uptrend after April, then we'll see at that historical data, and then we'll see if it's actually possible to predict the price. So let's get into it. So this is something that everybody that is involved in cryptocurrency investments has had in the past. So basically, you think that you can predict the market. So what I want to do with you together is I want to walk you through and see together with you if it's actually possible to predict the price of a specific coin. We'll take Bitcoin in this case, and if we can predict the performance of the overall market by looking at previous activities, so by looking at previous years. Before we start, as always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and like this video and share it so other people also can know about cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. So let's begin. So what I'll do first, I'll go to CoinMarketCap and then we'll analyze 2015. Then we'll go to 2016 and 17, and then we'll do the same with Bitcoin. So let's begin. So this is the overall crypto market in 2015. So we see that in that year we had a lot of spikes, and then it went down in April as well, and then from there it took. So in April, it bottomed at 3 billion, 3.5 billion, and then it reached the top in November. You cannot maybe see it there, but it's in. Let's put this up. So you can see that in November it reached the peak, which was 7.5. Let's say. Yeah, actually in December it was, or January. So what we see here is a clear trend that during the year there was not a massive gain or a massive bull rally in a specific period of time. We see only one that is from June 3.7 to 5.2, more or less. That was the only one, and then there was from July until November there was this dip. So that was for 2015. Now let's go back, or let's go further in the future, 1 year, and then let's see what happened a year afterwards in 2016. So 2016 started the year with a 2.5 billion market cap. It reached in June, it doubled. And then we don't see also what we just see from May, this big spike from 8 to 15. And then it kind of it goes down to 12 and it stabilizes at something around 10, 11, almost a whole year, 13. We don't see massive gains in the market until late December. From the 18th, from the 20th actually, it jumps from almost 15 to 21. So we had in that year, a year before, we had one big spike from that was in. We said we had two big spikes actually. Was from one that was from June to July, and then the other one was in November until December. Now the next year we had this from May
and another one at the end part of the year as well. So December, there is a trend in December in these 2 years so far. Now let's see 2017. Now in 2017, we started at 17 let's say 18, and we ended the year in 78. So that was a huge gain. But in this year, you see also there is a steady growth. There is no massive spike. Well, there's one here in May, which is a double. It doubled the size. But then it stabilizes around 80 until September. September starts growing up late August. And then the real rally happened in November. So what can we, so our hypothesis was we can actually predict the future performance of the crypto market based on previous activities. Now, the answer is that really possible? Partially. If we can bet on a month to put our money, that would be in Q or a quarter. I would definitely do it in Q4, because we always see that there is a pattern in Q4 for big gains. See, 15, 16, 17. Now, having said that, during the year, we see also that it grows. So if you would have put your money at the beginning of the year in any of those examples that we saw in 2015, 16, and 17, you would have had much more at the end of the year. So from 4.6 to 7.5, next year from 7 to 21, and then the next year from 17 to 78. So in the long term, holders always win. Now, if you want to see when is the best part what is the best part of the year, there's obviously a pattern in the last quarter of the year. So from from October, actually late September, until December and the first part of the next year, usually until the first days of January. So that's the part where your money would grow the fastest. Now, in order to be prepared for that, you want to have also some gains during the year. So you can you don't have to hold everything, but you can just maybe, and I'll do another video on how to sell and when is a good time to sell and what part should you sell. So what I personally do is, and as I said, I'll do a whole video on that. I personally do, when I have good gains in a specific coin, I sell 25% of that. I just leave the rest of the 75 just growing, and those 25 I just reinvest in a smaller cap coin that has good potential as well, because that one has much more potential to grow and it can grow much faster. So by the time I get to December or the last quarter of the year, I'm much better prepared for that bull run. So long story short, is it possible to predict exactly the price of the market? No. Can we see, is it possible to anticipate a bull run? Exactly, no. Can we see some patterns that we see would replicate this year? Yes, there are some patterns, and then the most important one of those is the Q4 bull run. There is always a Q4 bull run. So that's the answer to the question of can we predict the market. So in short, we cannot predict. We can actually see that there is a trend always in Q4. Guys, if you have any other questions, just ask it in the comment below. Also, I'm gonna put a link to our new Discord, so you can join also the community. And if you have any questions, as I said, just ask it in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel so you can get the next videos, and like this video because that helps me also in showing the videos to new people. That said, I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers, guys. Bye.